I want you to come on stage. I want you to tell a joke for these 6 people.
Not a problem.
All right, and don't forget to mention the website.
I will.
All right, I love you.
Love you too.
You have a big cock. He's huge.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm doing Eastville comedy tonight with that being said. We're good? So my name is Stoney. A lot of people have the name Stoney because I do drugs.
Hey.
I actually got the name when I first started doing stand-up comedy. People actually started throwing rocks at the stage. So hopefully tonight I'm going to change my name to Money. Or maybe even Pennies. So, is everybody enjoying their summer?
Yeah.
You know, the summer came and went, right? You've been out to the beach a lot this summer? Well, here and there, I'm a big beach guy. I like to go to the beach, and you know, when the waves aren't that good and I get kind of bored, I like to go to the concession stand. I like to get some French fries. But I don't eat the French fries. What I do is I walk up and down the beach and I throw them at unsuspecting victims that are sleeping on their towels, and I sit there from afar and watch them wake up in terror as they get attacked by a flock of seagulls. Then I ran. That Danny's Bay, a flock of seagulls. Those guys love French fries. Ever eaten French fries? Down for that. Now, so I like to take a nap at the beach. Now, most people sleep, they like to count sheep. But why does that have to happen? Every time I'm on stage, someone has to call, some douchebag I do not want to talk to. Should have muted that. Anyway, so I'm at the beach, I like to take a nap. Most people like to count sheep. But what I like to do instead, I like to count seagulls. Which isn't very productive, so they're kind of noisy, you know, like, So instead I decided to count something a little quieter. I started counting crabs, which isn't a very good idea either, especially if you're at a nude beach. So, 4th of July is the big summer holiday, and that came and went. Now the next big major holiday we have coming up is Halloween. And I like Halloween, but I'm too cheap to buy Halloween candy. So I wake up early in the morning and go trick-or-treating with my 2-year-old daughter, and I just hand out her candy throughout the day. I'm too cheap to buy her a costume too, so what I do is I just like look for some random costume to throw together for her. And I found like an old toilet seat in my basement, so I put the toilet seat around her, we go to the door, I open the lid, like, hey look, she's my little shit. People say, what are you supposed to be? I'm a pedophile. It's alright, this is my daughter though, I would never hurt her. I'm Philip Burrito. Is that the guy's name who kept that girl? Is it too soon for that? Do we gotta give enough recovery time? Gotta wait another month for us to throw no down, it's still a sensitive subject? Alright, what do I tell you guys a little bit more about myself? I'm from Farmingville, or some newspapers like to call it Little Mexico. You guys are from Long Island, right? No, you're not from Long Island, though. But you're already split Georgia. I figure you're from Long Island. Anyway, for those of you who don't know, there's a large influx of Mexican immigrants coming to Farmingville. And they're day laborers. Yeah, they're looking for work, you know? So every time you pull into the 7-Eleven park, they're running up to your car. Trabajo, trabajo, trabajo. They're trying to ask you, work, job, you know? Which kind of makes me glad there's a large influx of Jewish immigrants coming to Farmingville. Every time you pull into the 7-Eleven park, they're like, taxes, taxes, taxes. Well, have you been injured in an accident? Not at fault. You've been injured in an accident, not at fault. Oh, God. Has anyone noticed that they're giving people suffering from morbid obesity their own handicap parking stickers these days? They can do these people a favor by giving them handicap parking stickers. If you can do that, you must be on your own hot dog truck or ice cream truck to drive around in. It's not like the inconvenience of stopping the Burger King drive-thru. They can just stuff their faces as they go, right? You want to do these people a real favor? Instead of making something handicap parking, make something called fat people parking. And instead of the first 2 spots in the lot, it's the last 2 spots in the lot. So that way everyone wants to get out, get some exercise, get some blood pumping, those stuff called fucking filled arteries, that is. One way with obesity problem in America. And solve that problem, if you ask my opinion. So anyway, I see a psychiatrist. I have multiple personality disorder. My girlfriend loves it. Gives her like you're stupid a different guy when you have being called the hook. I also have ADD. I have a real severe case. My doctor says it's more like ADD. If something like that, I wasn't paying attention. You know, if I have ADD or I smoke too much WEED, either way I can't pay attention for shit. Right, you know, Pothead, you smoke weed?
A little.
A little bit here and there. How about you? When you're smoking weed, do you find yourself zoning out? Watching the Spanish channel? If you don't know what look at Spanish, right? Well, I was doing the hottest chick someday, you know? But whenever I'm channel surfing, I stumble over the Spanish channel. I feel like I stumbled over the premium channels. You know what I mean? I mean, the girls are so hot, but it's filmed so poorly, it's such bad acting. I'm just waiting for the porno news to bust out of it and like, ¿Dónde está la Mixteca? La Mixteca es aquí. Right, I'm telling you, you guys don't believe me, you go home, you throw on the Spanish channel, you'd be like, holy shit, Stoney was right. And I first start humming in your head like, you know, by the time your girlfriend comes home, you're already kind of full swing like, La Mixteca es aquí. Oh, God. So speaking of pornos, what's up with that crooked up at Paris Hilton? Has anyone ever been Paris Hilton lately? Right? So, yeah, the last thing I heard from her, People magazine named her a fashion icon. Why would you like Paris Hilton, you know? Girl's got more diseases than a health book, you know? Girl's got like hepatitis A through Z, herpes simplex 1 through 16. She's so filthy right now under her porno, my computer got a virus. Every time I turn on my computer now, I got a green discharge coming out my hard drive. Hey, Stoney, you nasty. Oh my God, what else do I got going on? Has anyone ever tried this South Beach diet or any of these other lose weight quick diets out there? You got your Atkins diet, Johnson diet, Trim Spas. Ever heard of these things before? Yeah, they're all bullshit, right? None of them ever work. The only diet out there to work, I see myself sticking to these days, is that South Beach diet. Margaritas and pussy. Now, there's a diet I know I can stick to, and you can eat that shit all you want, you will not gain a pound, I swear. And yes, sweetheart, that punchline was dedicated to you. Oh, God. So, but I didn't like Stoney, believe it or not. I was actually supposed to be cast as the 7th dwarf in Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. But I failed my drug test. So I think it's kind of fucked up. They did a drug screening for a movie whose name is Subliminal Undertone for Coke. Snow White. And it's kind of fucked up that Dopey, of all people, ended up getting me the role. He's the one who sold me the shit. You know, it's also hard to believe when a name like Stoney, not only a stand-up comedian, I'm also a high school history teacher. Yes, believe it or not, would you like to hear? Yeah, I am. It's actually half the reason why at Central North High School. Wow. Yeah, believe it or not, it's half the reason I get into stand-up comedy, because believe there's really not much of a difference, you know? You try to teach 155 kids a day about Thomas Jefferson and Louisiana Purchase, and all they care about is, who's got weed? And gee, I wonder if my parents are home for me, my girlfriend can cut class next year and have fuck fest 2009, you know? That's all they care about, you know? And every other word that mouse got some kind of reference to drugs or some kind of sexual innuendo, you know? For example, I had the kids out a report the other day. What's the first thing the kids ask when you hand them a report? How long's it gotta be, right? How long's the report gotta be? I tell them I like my reports like I like a woman's skirt. It's gotta be long enough to cover the material, but short enough to keep it interesting. We get a report right on point. But you know, and I was a real sport ass back in class, and I had this one kid, and reminded me of me. He actually stole one of my lines. He walks into class late, and I said, "How come you were late?" He said, "Bell rang before I got here." Bell rang a couple minutes later. I would have been on time. I'm like, "Fucking shit, that was my line. I used that back in '98." So it's good to know I left a piece of me back in high school, and people are still regurgitating my jokes. So we have you guys a lot of freaks in the house. You know, creating sexual deviants, nymphomaniacs, porn stars. No, what's the freakiest thing you've ever done sexually? Freakiest thing you've ever done sexually. Come on. Look at this guy. You want to tell me what we did last night? What did you guys do last night? What did you do? I'd like to hear this. What's the freakiest thing you've ever done? Not even as a couple, like, you know.
What's the freakiest thing you've ever done?
Freakiest thing you've ever done. How about you? The freakiest thing you've ever done. When you use your girlfriend, no, you don't like suck on their toes or anything, or like ask them out. She has some cute little feet too. I'd be sucking their toes all night if I was you. Goddamn. A little chocolate syrup on there, handcuffs, and I'd just be going to town on this little one over here. Jesus. You know what you guys should do later on tonight? Right? This is what I like to do. Right? You go home, go to the pet store, and you get a frog. Right? And you take the frog, and as you're fucking a missionary style, you listen? This is good. This is important. You take the frog, and you stick it in her ass about halfway, so only the legs are sticking out, right? So halfway when the legs are flailing back and forth, it kind of gives your balls a little massage, you know, as you go. Oh my God. Has anyone noticed that they say when people wear black, it makes them look thin? How does that apply to cats? If you ever see a black cat, it's always a fat black cat. I know, that joke goes over a lot better when the Asian crowd. Like, oh, it's so true. Black cat feed whole family for 4 days. Oh, we're running us in one studio apartment. This guy's hilarious. Hilarious. I don't know worry, guys. I'm allowed to make fun of Asian people. My girlfriend's Asian, and last Christmas I bought her, as a stocking stuffer, I bought a bottle of Fix-A-Flat for her face. Don't worry, trust me. You guys don't think I know I'm going to pay for these jokes? Trust me. I got a couple little food for thought for you. If Siamese twins walk into a Chinese buffet, do they get charged once or twice? Depends if they share the same stomach or not, I guess, huh? Don't worry, I know I'm going to pay for these jokes. You know, I know my kid's going to come out a fat Chinese, a fat Mexican Siamese twin. Trust me, I know I'm paying for these ones. So what's this happening? What's going on? What do you guys do? What are you guys doing after this? What are you doing after this? Anything? You have any plans to go? What's your name? I never call your name.
Allie.
Allie, nice to meet you, Allie. What are you doing after the show? Hanging out, partying with us? Yeah? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's the conclusion of our show. My name is Stoney once again. I'd like to thank Brother Productions, Eastville Comedy Club, Joey G, Tim Thompson, Mr. Thomas J. Valesca. Enjoy the rest of your night. Drive home safe.
What?
I can't do it because of the mic staying up to hold the show.
Alright.
Isn't it hot in here?
Yes.
It is hot, right?
It's hot.
I especially got hot on people when I'm on stage because I feel like a fucking pot plant roasting under these fucking halogen lights they got me under, but let's just say I wear my chinchilla coat all around, all year round. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about here. You know what I'm saying? This is the real deal too. This ain't no knockoff. 50 Cent and Fat Joe don't even have chinchilla coats. It's real deal too. Feel it. This ain't no knockoff. Feel how soft it is, no? Alright, how about you take off your shirt and let's feel it. Now come on, feel how soft it is. Seriously, come on. It's soft. Two ladies. It's a real deal. I'm not the chinchilla coat.
I'm a vegetarian.
I heard girls like expensive fur coats. This is as good as it gets, sweetheart. I tell you something. I like to take out my pants once in a while, you know. But God, I'm so hairy. You guys know where Swiss Flash is? The amusement park out in East Riverhead. What's this water park, right? I go up to the water park. As I'm walking up to the front gate, the guy says, "Turn the filters on full blast." The hairier version of George the Animal Steel just showed up. I bumped into some guy at the wave pool, and he said, "Hey, I put the sign outside said no pets allowed. Who let the German Shepherd in here?" This past 4th of July, I got so shit-faced, I passed out butt naked, face first on my friend's front porch. People showed up, started wiping their feet off on my back. They thought I was the not with the lawn ornament. People asked my friend's mother, "Where did you get the drunk guy welcome at?" Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that was it. I just had to get that out of the way. It was hot. I had to air out a little bit. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Thomas J. Valesca.
Let's hear it for the bear. Stoney. Alright guys, I want to say a couple things before I leave. Thank you for supporting the waitresses in the bar. Thanks for coming out for Joey the G.